You see abantu abafana nabondlozi noma ithingithi uDr Ndlozi ngokuthi bazothi asimbiza uDr ngokuthi abanye bethu asifundanga nabantu abafana nabo Thabo Mbeki uDr Ndlozi noThabo Mbeki. These are the people that you would never see them bathatha platform bathatha isikhathi to criticize white monopoly capitalist ekuwukuthi they own about 90% of our economy okuwukuthi baphethe about 70% omhlaba wethu. You would never hear them criticizing noma bakhuluma obubi ngabelungu okuwukuthi bathathe umhlaba wethu okuwukuthi baphethe i-economy yethu. You would never hear them bathatha isikhathi create a platform where they would criticize the white monopoly capitalist ekuwukuthi they are also the reason why abantu abamnyama bahlupheka namhlanje. But I can tell you, these are the people abantu abafana nabondlozi, whenever bane platform they would never miss that opportunity yokuthi bakhulume kabi ngoPresident Jacob Zuma. Angeke, they will never miss that opportunity of bad-mouthing President Jacob Zuma. But yet they would never speak about the white monopoly capitalist. Ekuwukuthi today they are the reason why even in 1994 siyesathola freedom, but freedom without economical freedom. Okuwukuthi na today umnotho is still not in the hands of abantu abamnyama. But you would never hear them taking a platform criticizing abelungu. You would never hear, but I'm telling you, give them a platform ukuthi bakhulume ngoPresident Jacob Zuma. Give them a platform. I'm telling you, the whole year they would do that. And then I think even nalogo kwamele kuvele ukuthi these are the people, what is it that they exactly stand for. And that's why South Africa, it's about time nani ukuthi nisebenzise ukuhlakanipha kwenu, ukuthi nani nizicabangele, ukuthi nibone ukuthi abobani who really stand for the people. Bafethu, I always say this, whether uPresident Jacob Zuma uyamthanda noma awumthandi noma unenkinga naye noma unankinga naye, but into engeke siyibalekele ukuthi when President Jacob Zuma ngisho nabo abondlozi labo, they cannot defend that. Today, these are the people ekuwukuthi they were at the forefront of saying Zuma must fall. But today, they cannot speak about Cyril Ramaphosa, who today, you cannot compare yena no President Jacob Zuma ngalesikhathi ubaba Zuma aphethe namanje njengoba kuphethe uCyril Ramaphosa. You can't hear them saying Ramaphosa must go, Ramaphosa must fall. You can't hear them saying that. And I think even with that, bantu abamnyama, bantu base South Africa, it is about time ukuthi nizibonele iqiniso. Nizibonele ukuthi who are the two leaders. Two leaders is not about to keep isilungu ngimpumulo, because of that is another reason why we find ourselves where we are today. Because of some of the people that some of you voted for. Those were the people that we are told, this one ufundile, unamabhilonsi, hey lona, waze wathi thuma mina. You didn't even ask a question ukuthi mabekathi nimthume, bekathi nimthume ayoyenzani. Because of it is clear that the guy was saying, ngithumeni ngiyomosha is South Africa. Ngithumeni ngiyodestroya ama state-owned enterprises. That's what you were saying when you were saying thuma mina. And today, you would have abantu abafana nabo Dr. Ndlozi. They would not speak against those things. They would not speak. You would never hear them taking a platform to speak against those things. But even today, President Jacob Zuma, when did he leave that office? They still speak about him today. And by the way, we must say this. President Jacob Zuma into asayifela namhlanje. That's why the target is one. Even in the White House, they spoke about President Jacob Zuma, that we must stop him. And why they were saying he must be stopped at all costs, because of his stance for abantu abamnyama. His stance. And that one is something that is proven. Unlike some other people who are still saying we are going to do this for abantu abamnyama. President Zuma is the perfect example of saying abantu abamnyama kwamele bazecala. That one we can never shy away from. Today things are expensive. So anyway,